Okay, so for those of you guys who did turn in your paragraphs or outlines last time, I should have returned it to you with comments. If I didn't, let me know. And basically what we're going to be doing today is for those of you who didn't decide to write the paragraph on your own, again, that part was optional. The only thing that was due today was the outline. And so for those of you who didn't finish writing the paragraph, you'll be finishing that paragraph today. There are a couple of you who actually wrote out the entire paragraph. And if you did that, then you're going to be writing a different type of paragraph today. So the one that we did last time was like an A but B, where you compare two things and you're saying why one of them is good, but another one is better. So this time we're going to be writing something else. And I'm going to share my screen. So as I was saying, there are three main types of paragraphs. There's an A but B, an A and B, and an A therefore B. So what we did last time during class was an A but B. So usually this is why something is good, but another thing is better, or something along those lines. But you're comparing and contrasting two ideas. And A and B is where you relate two of them. And what we're going to be focusing on today is an A therefore B. So an A therefore B is where you have an idea and that somehow corresponds to something else. So you can say like, she really likes adventure, therefore she likes to travel, something like that. So for the differences just between these three types of paragraphs is what your topic sentence, your transition sentence, and your conclusion sentence looks like. So that's what we're going to be going over today. So if you remember the dogs versus cats paragraph, so read this. Actually, I'll go to this one. So this one, I'm just going to reread the topic sentence, transition, and concluding sentence. So for the topic sentence, it's although many people prefer cats because of their independence, dogs are better because of their friendliness. So people prefer cats, but dogs are better. And then the transition sentence correlates to this A but B part. So however, just because cats are independent, it doesn't mean they are better. So just because cats are good, it doesn't mean they're better. And this is saying that dogs are better. And then the concluding sentence says, overall, even though some may prefer cats because of their independence, dogs are better because of their friendliness. And remember, your concluding sentence is just your topic sentence, but restated in different words. So I even use some of the same terms, independence, friendliness, as the topic sentence, and you can do that in your concluding sentence. So you can see that even this transition word right here follows that A but B. So when I'm going to show you another paragraph, and you'll see how this one is really different. So I'll give you like a minute, 30 seconds to read this one. And when you're done reading it, if you could just type into the chat that you're done, that'd be great. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the next slide. And this highlights the transition sentence, the topic sentence, and the concluding sentence. So I'm just going to read this out loud first. Her family taught her that hard work equaled success. Therefore, she always gave her all, regardless of the assignment. So this topic sentence, it's very clear that it's an A therefore B, because I actually use the word therefore. So that's how you know it's different from this A but B part. So this A but B started with an although, and then you have dogs are better. It could also have said many people prefer cats, but dogs are better. It's the same thing. So in this one, it's very obvious that it's different because the transition word I use is different. And in this transition sentence, if you remember, for this one, I actually used a transition word, the word however, and in this one, I didn't. So even though I don't use a transition word here, I have this phrase right here because of these people around her. So this phrase is the transition phrase, and this works well because this summarizes basically everything that I said in this part A here. So because of these people, which people? Well, her parents, her brother, her sister, so her family in general. And then because of these people, she began to work hard. And then in this conclusion too, you can see that it's different. So after seeing how her family shows her that hard work equals success, she reciprocated and stuck to the family motto. And it's different. This one uses even though. So you can just see that the way we write these transition sentences and the topic sentence, the conclusion sentence, these are all different depending on the type of paragraph. Everything else is the same. I still have my assertions, I still have the evidence, but just these three sentences are what tell these paragraphs apart. So does anyone have any questions? If you don't say anything, I'll just assume that you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll take that as you understand. So what we're going to be doing today, as I said earlier, is basically if you finished the other paragraph, the A but B paragraph, the one that's similar to this dogs versus cat one, if you finish this paragraph, like the actual paragraph, not just the outline, then I want you to start working on an A, therefore B outline. And you can, again, you choose whatever you want to do. If I give you a prompt, that kind of limits what you can write about. And I want you to figure out what you want to write about yourself. So write your outline, write your topic sentence first. Actually, when you're done with your topic sentence, then message me privately in the Zoom chat, and then I'll go check on it and make sure you're following the A, therefore B, like conditions, the style of the paragraph. And if you only wrote an outline for last time, I want you to continue working on making that outline a paragraph. And if you turned in your outline, I should have, there's 0 turned in. I should have returned all of it to you. So if you have any questions, again, message me privately in the chat, and I can take you guys into breakout rooms. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, so you guys can get started. Ellen, I'm going to invite you to go to a breakout group, and I'll talk to you about what we did. Okay, so basically what we did last week is we talked about how to write paragraphs. So I'll just go over the slides with you really quickly, and then you can get started on the first assignment. So the way I'm teaching paragraphs might be a little different than how you write them at school, but just for the duration of this class, I want you to write it this way. So in our paragraphs, we have 5 main parts. So the first 2 parts are your part A and part B, and this is where you actually like write the details of your argument. The first sentence is your topic sentence. I'm sure you've learned what topic sentences are, but the topic sentence basically just tells your reader what you're going to be writing about in the sentence. In the paragraph. Your concluding sentence is a restatement of that topic sentence, and the transition sentence just provides a smooth transition between your 2 parts, and you'll see why we need that transition sentence. So when we write a paragraph, there are three main types. There's an A but B, an A and B, and an A therefore B. So what I was just talking about with that, like if you work hard, you'll get results, that was an A therefore B. And what we covered last class was the A but B. So the reason why we have to have this like A but B, A and B, and A therefore B is because we want a complex idea. If your paragraph is just like, I like sushi, and you just talk about why you like sushi the entire time, there's not enough complexity to it, and it might be boring for the reader. But if you say like, I don't like raw fish, but I like sushi, then that's something more interesting, because then your reader might be like, oh, but sushi, like there's a lot of raw fish in sushi, so why do you like sushi even though you don't like raw fish? Then it's more interesting. And the reason why this is so long is because you can also just cut it in half right here and split this paragraph into two smaller paragraphs. And I'll talk about this more next class when we get started about essays. So back to sushi. The structure of your part A and B consists of assertions and evidence. So your assertion is your opinion, and the evidence is why. Like, why is your opinion right? Or why do you have this opinion? So in this sentence, I like sushi because there's a perfect balance of raw fish, rice, and vegetables. The assertion is I like sushi, and the evidence is because there's a perfect balance of raw fish, rice, and vegetables. And you're going to want at least two assertions and two evidence in your part A and at least two in part B. So that's each assertion plus evidence is one sentence. So your part A will have two sentences, part B will have at least two, and then you have your topic sentence, your transition, and your concluding sentence. So you'll have at least 7 sentences per paragraph. And here's just an example. You can open the slides on your own again. So I'm going to skip this part and just show you what it is like color-coded wise. So the red is the topic sentence, the transition sentence, and the concluding. Assertions are blue, evidence is green, and transition words are yellow. So transition words are really important because it helps connect your paragraph together and it makes things flow between each assertion. So once you give one assertion and you have something related to it, you can say like in addition or also or moreover and stuff like that. Using those words will help your paragraph become a lot smoother. And lastly, just because this is an A but B paragraph, I want you to notice how I have two sentences for the part A, but 3 sentences for the part B. And this is because I'm arguing that dogs are better. So if I'm saying that dogs are better than cats, I need to have more evidence for why dogs are better than for why cats are better. If I have more evidence why cats are better, then people will think that I don't actually believe in my argument. So just for the A but B, but also for the other ones in general, usually your part B is a little bit longer than your part A. So do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to close the breakout rooms and then, or you can leave yourself too, and then you can get started on the assignment. Let me just show you where it is. So here, it should be the second thing down, the paragraph slides. What I was just going over is the third thing down on the stream. And what you're going to be working on is the second one. Okay. I'm going to leave the room now. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you guys. Do you know if Thomas ever came back, or was he just gone the whole time?
I think he was gone.
Okay, well, that's his loss. Are you guys doing okay?
Thomas E is still in here.
Sorry?
Thomas is still in the meeting.
Yeah, he is, but I mean, I don't know where he is. I was going to go over the stuff he missed last time, but if he's not back, then he can just look at it by himself. Okay, Thomas, if you want, I can invite you to a breakout room and we can go over what I talked about last class.
Okay.
I want you to make sure, like, when this is one way of writing, like you can talk about tilapia and then catfish and then back to tilapia, but the way that I want you to write it, just to make it easier for me to read, is put everything about why tilapia is good at one together, and then put everything why catfish is good together as well. So if you want to talk about tilapia first, then say everything about why tilapia is good, and then say why everything about catfish is good. But since you're saying tilapia is better than catfish, I want you to say why catfish is good at the beginning, and then say, however, tilapia is better, and then talk about why tilapia is better at the end. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so if you could move that third.
I'm just gonna copy the tilapia things, and then I'll put it to the tilapia place.
Okay, that's good, except you also have tilapia at the end. Could you just put tilapia at the end of the sentence? Or like at the end of the paragraph, everything about tilapia is at the end and everything about catfish is at the beginning. The tilapia is better than catfish. That's your topic sentence.
Oh, listen, can you help me paste all of this into order? I don't know how to paste it to order.
Okay, I'll show you. Let me find it first. Okay, so I actually can't edit it, or I can edit it, but I don't think you can see it
I can see.
because you hold on, I'm gonna try typing something and let me know if you can see it. Can you
Yeah,
see?
I can see. I can see it.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine then. So basically, just get rid of that and put it right here. And then, so now tilapia is at, and then say something like, however, just because catfish is good doesn't mean it's better than tilapia. And you can change it and make it sound better later. What do you mean that but catfish need to be spicy so it can avoid mud?
So, since catfish live in like muddy place, the mud on it can actually get washed by like fresh water. So it has to go into like jalapeno and spicy, like down jalapeno and put spices in it. So the mud can drop down and it doesn't have to taste that bad.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, that
I
makes.
can make it way better like saying.
Oh, hold on. This should be down here too. Yeah, yeah. If you explain it, it'll make more sense. This should be a lowercase. But yeah, this is good. Make sure you connect those and make it one paragraph. But yeah, I think this is good. If you could
So I have to cancel this?
no, I copy pasted down here. It's right here. Yeah. And then make,
I just wanna move it. I just wanna move it. How do you move it to the upper? I can't move it to the upper.
So Control X, it looks like it deletes it, but it copies it, and then you can Control V. So you highlight, yeah. Yep, just like that. Except, could you move tilapia all to the bottom? Like put all the sentences about catfish at the beginning and then put tilapia at the end.
Okay.
These three sentences are the same sentence.
Okay.
Yep, so this is good. Now, if you could just write that concluding sentence that like restates your argument. Yeah, you can delete that part too because you already have it at the bottom. Yeah, okay, so just clean it up a little bit and then add that concluding sentence. And once you're done, I want you to start writing an outline for the second part, the A therefore B part. Okay, I'm going to close the breakout room. Does anyone have any questions on how to write this paragraph before class ends? No one? Okay, if you do, send me a private message or just message in the group chat, and then I'll put you in a breakout room and I'll help you.
Can you say that again?
Oh, if you have any questions on how to write the paragraph, or if you don't know how to like mold it, I guess, into an A therefore B, just let me know and then I'll put you in a breakout room and I'll help you.
What if we don't have any questions?
Then that's fine. Did you finish your outline?
Yes,
Okay, let me take a look.
but not the paragraph. I wrote it down on my notebook.
I don't know how to outline.
I wrote it on my notebook.
Okay, Thomas, I'm going to go into a breakout room with Amy first, and then I'll invite you to a breakout room. Okay, Amy, you should have received an invitation. Okay, can you just read out loud to me what you're writing about?
So I'm planning to write about the causes of taking a vaccine because I'm trying to make all the topics related to COVID-19.
Okay.
I'm not interested in it.
Okay, so what's like your topic sentence?
My topic sentence is because some people take the vaccine, therefore they will be safer. They will be more protected from the COVID-19.
Okay, yeah, that's good. And then what do you plan about writing in each part?
So because some people take the I'm planning to write about so first I'm planning to write about because some people take the vaccine, they will have a least likely chance to get the COVID-19, even though there is still a chance.
Okay, so for the first part, you're going to be writing about people who take the vaccine, and then the second part, you're going to be writing about like why they have a lesser chance of getting it.
On part B, I'm planning to write about what happens if you don't take the vaccine.
Okay. So that's kind of like an A, therefore B, but C. So it's like some people take the vaccine, therefore they'll be more protected from COVID-19, but people who don't take the vaccine will not be protected. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you can write that. It'll be a little more complicated, but it sounds really interesting. Okay, I'm going to leave now because we're over and I need to get to William real quick too.
Should I stay?
I'm gonna close the room and it should probably ask you to like go back to the main session. So go back to the main session.
Okay then.
Okay, so we're 2 minutes over, but we started 2 minutes late, so it cancels out. And so William, I will let everyone else leave and then we can talk if you still want to. And everyone else, before you leave, if you're done with the outline, you should turn it in. I won't make you guys write the whole paragraph if you don't want to, but there should at least be an outline. If you finish the A but B paragraph and you don't have time to do the A therefore B, you don't have to. So like Thomas, in your case, you finished the first one, so you don't have to do the second one if you don't want to. If you still want me to explain it, then stick around. And if you want to finish writing the paragraph, just make sure you finish it before 1 p.m. next Saturday, because we'll start learning about essays. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I will see you guys next week. Bye.
Yeah.